We have so many Star Trek decks to open today. Make sure you guys smash the crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out more content. Univerus has sent us over all of the new Star Trek decks. And, I'm excited to actually see what is lurking on the inside of these, because this is a lot. 4 of these is actually impressive. So, guys, as per usual, leave a link down below so you guys can check out what Universus is. I'm sure many of you have seen a lot of videos on this channel about this game. I love this game with a passion. Formerly, when it was called UFS, they've been evolving. They've been turning out new things. Attack on Titan was one of the more recent releases that they just had. And, of course, we even had Tekken 8 stuff lurking around here, which is really, really cool. So let's go ahead, let's open this up, and let's see what we have working with us here. And I believe that this is actually the deck that I got the chance to show off formally on this channel. Ooh, I see. I'm curious what's inside the Challenger pack here in the back. Now remember, since these are Challenger decks, we do get these fun little potential upgrades in these decks. I've also not had the chance. Ooh, our character card. Ooh, so you actually do get this holographic version as well. I don't know how well that translates on camera, but that's actually really cool. I love the holographic cards. You don't really see those all that often anymore. So, our first Challenger Series deck is, like I said, the one that I got the chance to talk about. So you're gonna recognize a lot of these. All right, our dear old stun deck, as I like to call it. So you get both of these straight off the bat, which is nice. All right, and then of course 2 of those, 2 of that are one unique ship, and then of course we've seen all of this. All right, this is still pretty cool to see. We have 3 more decks out here, and the cool thing with these Challenger decks is, straight out of the box, if you are wanting to play your friends or just have a base stage to get into the game, and you like Star Trek, you have 4 options available to you. So, straight off the bat, very quick on that one. Like I said, I'm not going to go too crazy into that one because I want to explore what these others do. Alright. So, this is going to be Challenger Series. What is the name of this one? This is the Beckett Mariner. Okay. Gonna put that aside here. We'll come back to that in a second. We'll get all of our fun little upgrades and stuff later on in the back end here. Ooh. Alright, so this one, what do? You're a 6-hander, and you also have, I think, there is a health difference between the one I had, because mine was 27. This one is 30 health, which is actually kind of insane for a difference. Alright. What else you get? So, your rival mills 1. If they mill the foundation this way, this attack gets +1 damage, otherwise it gets +2 speed. And then, once per turn after an attack is blocked, ready 1 foundation. Oh, cool. So, we have one basically stun concept. And then this looks like it's going to use the potential mill aspect. Once again, I am loving the fact that, you have the holographic and you have this. Alright, so what's our secondary here? This is a 7-hander with 21 health. So with this attack gets +1 damage for your enhanced. If your rival has 3 or more face-down foundations, it gets +3 damage. And once per turn, after an attack deals damage, unflip 1 foundation. Flip 1 rival foundation with difficulty equal to that foundation. Oh, okay. That's pretty good. Ooh. We also have Beckett's Paleth. Alright, so this is a weapon. Your attack gets +2 damage. If it deals damage, your rival adds top card of their deck to their card pool face down. Alright, and then I assume is this the same ship as the one that we had? I'm pretty sure it is. 75567. 75667. Okay, so the ship looks like they are maintaining that across the board. Alright, all of our attacks here. Excited Blows. They got 2 copies of Unfazed. We also have 2 copies of Insubordination. I love that. Holy crap. You have 4 copies of the Captain's Log Interrupted. Alright, 4 copies of a Hollow Escape. And then we get 3 copies of Overhead Toss, along with 3 copies of the Therapeutic Exchange, and then of course the 3 under the these cards make me very intrigued with the content that they are from. That's for sure. Got a very strong baseline of foundations in here. I do see, in comparison to both decks too, that we are going to be using what is it? I know we are using more order-esque abilities, which is actually kind of nice. I'm happy to see more of like these tech weapons and things like that sticking around. All right, so we're gonna open this. Let's see what we get here. All right, so we did get a Hollow Escape upgrade. I'm gonna be happy about that. We also get the Delta Flyby, and we also get the Liberating Headbutt. See, we also got the Charged Alien Spoof, and then of course First Contact Day, and then of course all in this together. Alright, pretty decent. Alright, and our next one here. Alright, I wonder, the really cool upgrades would be awesome. So we got the Piratical Past, we got the I Can Taste Sounds. Oh, hi. We also got the Shoot the Moss. So it looks like this pool is across all the decks. Emergency Treatment. We've also got the Axe of Piracy. And of course, Master of Hambyo Jutsu. Oh, okay. So that's cool. These are upgrades across all of the decks in the pool. That's really, really cool. Alright. So this one is going to be Diana Tendi. Hello, pack. Alright, we will come back to you in a second. Alright, so this one is a 7-hander with 21 health. Okay. Hey, look. Another one of these teleporter. I am really a sucker for these. These are actually super thick, too. That's actually kind of nice. Alright, so we actually have a 7-hander here. So the other two have been slightly, or they've been 6-handers, which, I mean, have been fine. Especially when you're getting into these 7s. It is very interesting. So what do you actually do after a player gains health? Their next check gets +1. Lose 1 health after the attack is played. It gets -1 speed or gains stun 1. Okay, that's pretty good. And then our alternate other form here, Diana Tendi, Mistress of the Winter Constellations. Lose X health after an attack is played. It gets X or -X speed max 2. And then after your non-throw attack deals damage, your rival loses 1 health and you gain 1 health for each rival you have. Well, that's interesting. Okay. I see we've also got... Okay, so this is where the emergency treatment was from. We also got the T-86, so this is going to be our tech, like the comm badge, and of course the weapon. And of course we have our ship, which is generic across all these. Extreme Methods. Of course, we also have the Syndicate Skills. Alright, and then our last 2 foundations here. And the rest of this is going to be attacks. I am curious. I do want to sit down and test which of these is going to be the strongest. Maybe I'm just a sucker for the stun concept that we had in the foundation punishments that we had in the other deck. But these... definitely. Oh man, I cannot get over these. These are so cool. I want to see more technology like this in this game. Like, that's so cool. And like the fact that they even provide you with the other version is really, really cool. Alright. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, so we got the special treatment. This looks very familiar. We got the rule of the acquisition will. We also got the don't do this. Oh, hey. We've also got the excited blows. Of course, punch me a way out. And of course, we also got the Neelix cheese. Alright. Alright, and then our last one, I believe, is probably where the Neelix cheese is going to be found. Judging by that, because I do not recognize that in any of these other decks so far. Alright, so let's find out what goodies lie on the inside here. Alright, so as you can see, you do get one more of the extra extremely cool holo that we have seen so far across all these decks, which has been I love the reflective technology. A lot of games in general, you just don't see it anymore. So to see, we're kind of back at that on like a playable card is actually really, really cool. So we do start off here. What do you do? So after a non-throw attack is played, switch its attack and speed, and then enhance this attack gets +1 or -1. And it is a 6-hander for 31 health, and of course we have a 7-hander with 21 here that says your tech attacks get +2 speed once per turn, and this enhanced step. Oh, that's nuts. And if your rival has 8 or more ready foundations, draw a card, and then your rival will commit one. Oh, okay, that's pretty strong. Alright, so we've also got the Strange Energies. We also got 2 copies of Badgie Vengeful Pal. I love this. This is so cool. And then, of course, our ship. And then we have the 2 copies of the Charged Alien Sploof. We also have 2 copies of the Okidoki. We also have 2 Other Self. And then, of course, 3, 3, 4, 3, 4 for our attacks. And then foundations, we got 4, 4, 4, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, and 3. Alright. What does this actually do? I'm curious. Alright, so after you play this card, build it. Okay. And then once per turn, during your rival's turn, your opponent's so once per your turn, your attack gets +3 damage. Any player may play this ability. Oh, okay. Oh, that's actually funny. Alright, so it punishes you on both sides. Okay. Alright, the last of the good stuff. The little extra, we like to call it in here. Oh, alright. And we got the extreme methods. Okay, so we got a lot to power up the green and the yellow decks in here. From what I'm seeing, I think my favorite is probably going to be the one I actually covered. I am very intrigued with the concept behind this deck. I'm going to be honest with you. I think it's really, really cool that, we have the, I'm going to say it, we have the technology. You get the chance to see some of this pretty cool stuff that these decks actually have going for them. And I think that's actually pretty cool. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but this new technology that we've got going here, I'm curious. I wonder if they will carry this over, and I am curious to know, in the future, if we can get more cool things like this. But overall, there is cool things here. I love this. I think that this is going to be probably one of the stronger decks. We'll have to wait and see. But across the board here, you have good options available to you to start, and I'm a sucker for this. This is really cool. So guys, check out Universus. I'll leave a link down below so you guys can check them out. You guys have a good rest of your day. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.